The world has been full of limits and conditions, stripping our power away, box after box, dimming our light, hiding our truth, and forgetting who we are. It is time for a soul revolution that starts with us. We get to explore the depths of our own darkness, to remember who we are, and come back home to our soul, to be whole once again. We get to transform our wounds into soul medicine to heal us all. It is time to shake the foundation and allow the facade to crumble, leaving our true authenticity. It's time to plant the seeds of wisdom, love, and empowerment, and watch them all grow. Welcome to the Soul Revolution Tribe. Welcome to episode 1 of the Soul Revolution Tribe. Be the Ripple. I am your host, Jackie B., your RN and Shamanic Soul Guide. In this episode, I want to take you into my vision and give you a taste of how the world could be if we choose to create it that way. Imagine with me. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Take a deep breath in and anchor down into your heart. And exhale. Sitting in this energy, listening not just with your ears, but your heart. I want you to tap into your deepest desires. The desire for connection, for belonging, to be seen, heard, and felt, to be understood, to be surrounded by people that just get you, people that are on the healing path just like you, for a better life and a better world for all. A world full of love, compassion, acceptance, and forgiveness. A world that sees the potential in everyone and everything. A world full of conscious creators, sharing their medicine with all around them. Leaving their imprint to a better collective, being the source of the life of their dreams. Just take a moment and breathe all of this in. Pulling it into your heart, bringing it to your awareness. I know you yearn for this world. But how? How can we make it happen? Well, let me show you. I have always had a secret rebellious fire to my soul, a desire to make a change and stand for my truth. But over the years, I built a facade that was made up of expectations, limitations, conditioning, and resistance, pulling me farther and farther from my truth, my power, and my essence, silencing my voice and making me question my worth and my ability, until finally one day, I let it all crumble, burning it to the ground, and all that was left was ashes. But from those ashes, I rose in my authentic form, with a mission burning bright in my soul and a message to be shared heavy on my heart. You have great potential, gifts, and soul medicine to share just like me. You get to take your power back and start living a life on your terms too. See, our world, our current world, and our reality is so constrictive and controlling and so logical at times. It encourages us to hide and play small, because the unknown is scary, and a person that owns their power, their potential, and their truth is hard to manipulate and control. They teach us to live on autopilot and just do what we're told. That settling in life is normal and expected, but this is no way I wanted to live any longer. I wanted more. I knew in my soul, in every cell of my being, that I was made for more. I was done living my life for somebody else, and I was ready to start living it for me finally. Continuing the conditioned norm would cost me everything. My soul purpose, my light, my fire, my expression, and my dreams. My mission in this life is so much bigger than just me. I wasn't willing to sacrifice my calling and my service that I was designed to give for others just to be comfortable and accepted. I wanted to be me, all of me. I wanted to step out and live my full soul expression and share my soul medicine that I came here to give. Stepping into the unknown, the uncharted territory, is super scary. I had to be willing to let go of everything I've ever known to make room for who I was always meant to be. I'm sure you're feeling this pull too. That calling inside. The soul whispering of your true essence, your potential, your soul purpose. That voice may be quiet, and the loud noise of the world may try to drown it out. But it is and always will be and always has been there for you. Calling out even if you can't consciously hear it. You can feel it. Deep down inside of you, you know you are made for something more than just this. It's time to step into the unknown and start the soul journey. The epic adventure that waits all of us if we choose it. This is the start of a soul revolution. You see, I forgot who I was because I allowed my truth to be covered up with so much of what others told me to be and do that I lost track of who I truly am and what I want and what I came here to create. I had to dive in. I had to do some deep soul healing and discovery to face my inner gremlins that were hiding in the darkness, to realize they weren't as scary as I thought. They just wanted to be heard, to be loved, to be understood, and their needs met, just like all of us. They are just as much a part of me as my light. I look at it as just like you come across somebody who is hangry. Once they eat, they morph into a completely different person. And that's because that root need was met. So on these adventures of actually meeting all parts of yourself, you realize when things that you once called gremlins are actually beautiful aspects of yourself and learning lessons. Just take a moment and think about that and reflect. It's a beautiful realization. Also, on this deep soul dive journey I took, I discovered my wounds. And instead of allowing them to hold me back and make me bitter and stay small, I was done with that. I had the opportunity to learn from them, spend time with them, process with them, truly understand, and grow from them. So I could transform these experiences into soul medicine to heal not only myself, but everyone that comes in my path. I get to be a walking example of my work and the way I want to be, the world to be. This is how I choose to show up. That very same energy. I want a world full of love, compassion, forgiveness, and acceptance. So I get to show up as each of those ways of being, even when it's hard, because that's how we create the ripple. We learn to become self-aware, conscious creators. We face the shadows, understanding, accepting, and releasing all the repression to finally heal. Transforming those wounds into soul medicine and sharing that medicine with the world. And this leads us to, what does it mean to be part of a soul revolution tribe? Well, let's break it down to understand why you would want to be part of our soul mission. Let's start with the soul. To me, when I think of the soul, I think it is who we are at the core, our energetic essence, that part of us that is the truest, the purest form of our being, our divine aspect, the great I am, the observer, the thinker of the thoughts, the doer of the actions, the feeler of the emotions, and the creator of our reality as we know it. The soul is our truth. Next up, revolution. Revolution comes from a Latin word that means to turn things around. It's about creating a movement. The process of transforming something into something new or different than what it is currently. In our soul revolution, we are here to create alliance with our own soul, the divine, and our soul family on a mutual mission, uprising against the norm and forging our own new path that is aligned to our soul. To start living, to start with us, inside of us, that's where the movement starts. So we can ripple out. The droplet starts inside our heart and ripples out. The energy is unstoppable. Once you know who you are and you heal and you step in that power, that energy that radiates out is undeniable and unstoppable. That is a soul movement. And that brings us to a tribe. To me, a tribe is a family, a group of beings coming together for a common purpose. Our purpose is to live our lives fully and authentically, to create deep connections, to give and receive love openly, to allow ourselves to own our power and our truth, even when it's difficult. We get to go against the current. We get to forge our own path. We get to be 100% who we are and always meant to be. We are a group of individuals who desire to heal, to grow, and to evolve, to become the best versions of ourselves, to create a life of empowerment and freedom. We get to be the way showers, the blazer of the path for all that come with us and come after us. We get to embrace the spiral path of life and know that with every turn, we're faced with new level of gremlins or resistance or triggers. But all of those things serve us. The world is working for us, not against us. The battle is not with that. Even though that may consciously, like that may be our go-to point. But the battle is inside of us. It's our choice. We all have free will. It's our choice of how we want to show up in the world and how to anchor that energy in by committed action. So this tribe is a family that is committed to doing that. We get to be the way showers. We get to be the walking example. We clear the path in the unknown, so it's a little easier for the people that follow. We get to identify the triggers, the gaps, and learn to adapt to create the ripple of change. We embody the process of be, then do, in result, so we have. Be meaning we get to show up the energy that we desire. Do meaning then we get to take the aligned action steps to make that happen, even if it's messy at first. We can clean it up later, but we have to move. And have, meaning that we are creating the vision into our reality. It's no longer dreams. A dream starts as a vision, and it comes alive when we speak it into existence. We write it down. We make an action plan, and then we take the action steps to make it happen. We're working with the divine and the universe. We're all coexisting and creating together. The more we know about ourselves, the more we align to our truth, the more we stand in our true energetic essence, the more we have the ability to bring our soul medicine into the world. So this is an invitation to you. I would love for you to be a part of our soul family and join the Soul Revolution Tribe. It's time to be the ripple and transform the world for the better. What do you say? What is your soul calling for? What were you put here on this earth to bring, to contribute, to be part of? Are you willing to join our soul movement today? We would love to have you. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Soul Revolution Tribe. If this message resonated with you, please support our mission by subscribing, leaving a review, and sharing your takeaways. You can follow me on IG at Grow with Jackie B and our podcast page at Soul Revolution Tribe. I would love it if you would share this podcast with your loved ones who are aligned with our vision of making the world a better place. so we can grow and rise together. Don't forget to tune in next week for more soul conversations and soul medicine. Bye for now, and see you back soon.